My name is Rob Davis. I'm affiliate faculty at Eastern University. This is the second Transformational Development Conference, and I represented Eastern at last year's out on the West Coast. This year, I submitted and was asked to present a session on evangelical foundations of advocacy, public policy advocacy. So that's the reason I've come this year. My background is that I've about 25 years in international public health, focusing on child health, maternal and child health, specifically child nutrition, childhood diseases, and I've worked largely in West Africa and the Indian subcontinent. And for the last 3 years, I've been teaching an advocacy and human rights course here at Eastern, and then more recently, applied research and evaluation. And I think this year we're having a much more intentional conversation about the role of the church. That the church is not something on the exterior, the outside of transformational development processes, but is actually God's way of working in the world. And so we, as sticky and messy and all that as it is, the church is critical. I also have appreciated, though I think we need more of it, a critical examination of North American culture, which Tony Campolo brought, because all of these agencies work within that context, and without a self-awareness, a self-critical approach about being an actor in the development field, coming from empire, coming from this powerful economic and military, and not just economic, military power. Without an acknowledgement of that, I think we can get involved in some really, really bad relationships. And so a focus on who we are, our biases, and all of that, I think is also very, very important. So far, I feel good, and I feel like the sessions I've gone to have been a little bit more participatory than they were last year. So I have that perspective, which I'm pretty happy about. There's a lot of space here for students to come, students who are still trying to find their way and kind of figure out, even if they've got graduate degrees or undergraduate, or are currently in a program, undergraduate or graduate. I think that this is a good space to come and listen and ask questions and ask the hard questions and not be afraid to ask questions, because I think if something strikes people who are studying more formally a development field of some sort, if they're being struck by questions as a result of their studies, chances are those questions need to be asked. They're reading the literature, they're studying this in a formal way, and so I think this conference I think people should be encouraged to come who have not had a long history in development, so that they can help ask the questions that are hanging there, but maybe those who have been in it longer have forgotten to ask. So I would encourage people of all ages and sort of years of experience in this field to come and be engaged in the dialogue and listen, and not just listen, but also ask and dialogue certain questions.